Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. PSG are back in the UEFA Champions League, and I couldn't be more hyped, excited. No, I could, if we didn't face a French team that we've already played twice this season. But let's get into the preview. This is obviously the round of 32. First leg played this Tuesday, 11th of February 2024, 18:45 Central European Time at the Stade Brest. And here are the cheeky time zones. Paris Saint-Germain versus Brest will obviously not be played in Brest Stadium because they don't have a big enough capacity that meets the Champions League requirements. And as I said, the game will be early, apart from all the other games on the first leg. And Brest are coming into this game with good form. 3 victories and 2 defeats. Those 2 defeats being a defeat to Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid in the Champions League. But their last game was a 2-0 victory versus Nantes. Comfortable, clean sheet. They will be missing Brandley Loco, Dembele, and Martin for this game, and here's their predicted lineup. Bizot in goal, with Haidara, Koulibaly, Chardonnay, and Lala in defense, Camara, Lezmelou, and Magnetti in the midfield, Sima, Del Castillo, and Ajorc. Here's their team. Not really that much difference from the previous games we played against them. Obviously, it's a simple 4-5-1 or more of a 4-3-3. You got Sima, Del Castillo on the wings, Magnetti, Camara, Lezmelou in the midfield, Haidara as the fullback, Chardonnay, Koulibaly at the back, and Ajorc at the top of the key. Looks to be a good lineup, and my ones to watch is to be Ajorc. We saw that we struggled a bit versus him in the recent game. Even Patch was struggling with him, so yeah, Ajorc could be a difference maker for Brest in this game. Moving on to Paris Saint-Germain, we're coming in with unbeaten form, 4 victories and 1 draw in our last 5 games, and we're obviously 16 games unbeaten coming into this game after a 4-1 victory versus AS Monaco. And what a performance it was. A beautiful victory at the Parc, and Kvaratskhelia getting his first goal for the Paris Saint-Germain colors. But we've obviously played Brest twice this season, beating them 3-1, Dembou's 2 goals, Fabian 1 goal, and beating them 5-2, Dembou's hat-trick, and Gonçalo Brace. So we've played Brest before. We know how to beat them. We have the mental edge over Brest. But they will try to surprise us, I guess, in this tie. Paris Saint-Germain will be missing Ibrahim Mbaye and Warren Zaire-Emery due to injury. Fabian Ruiz, if he picks up another yellow card, he will be missing the next game. And Kvaratskhelia is obviously available from now on in the UEFA Champions League. Here's Paris Saint-Germain's predicted lineup. Donnarumma in goal, Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi in defense, Joao Neves, Vitinha, Desiree Doué in the midfield, and Barcola, Kvaratskhelia, and Dembele up in attack. It's a magnificent lineup, and I do believe this is the absolute best Paris Saint-Germain lineup. I think the only one that potentially may get a place in the future is Lucas Hernandez. But apart from that, I'm finally very happy with the midfield now that Doué has put in there, and I'm finally happy with the attack. Kvaratskhelia is up in the attack. We obviously look more of a 3 at the back. I think Brest will sit back, which means Neves will drop as that third quasi centre-backs. Nuno Hakimi holding the width, Vitinha Doué, double pivot, Dembou's, Barcola, Kvaratskhelia. A lot of freedom, but still Kvara mostly the false 9, Dembele mostly off the right, and Barcola mostly off the left. And I'm predicting a 3-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. Look, I don't want to underestimate Brest. No PSG player should underestimate Brest. No PSG fans should underestimate Brest. This is a good side. Even in the games we've beaten them, when you see the 5-2 scoreline and the 3-1, they've always been a good team. They've always given us a good test, and Donna has had to make good saves. Our defense has had to make, important tackles and everything. So this is a good side that can punish us if we do not come in the correct manner. Potentially, they may play a bit differently to how they usually have played against us this season. A bit similar to Monaco. Monaco obviously also played them twice. Then last game, we played them for the 3rd time. They played extremely differently from before. We really struggled in that first half. Obviously came out with a great reaction in the second half. So I could see Brest doing something similar. But we should get the win. Should get a comfortable victory. We do have Toulouse on the weekend, which is like a tough game because it's away, but half rotation game as well. And then it's Brest once again next Wednesday. So game after game, let's see what we can do in this game. Let me know what's your prediction in the comments down below. That's been it from boy PSG, and as usual, allez Paris.